Welcome back to Tasha, the Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy Anime Review, episode number 3. We're here discussing episodes 5 and 6 of the series, The Greedy Dragon Journey and the Melancholy of a Handsome Middle-Aged Man. Yep, so we see that in the case of between episodes, that Toa is basically formed her own party. The outfit she wore for the previous episodes, they're gone. Yeah, it's gone like more adventure attire. We get the debut of her party in this episode. And the members are Hazel. Let's see. Hazel, her sister, obviously, is part of the party. Mm-hmm. Let's see. It is Rin, Toa. Yeah, we're also introduced to Patrick Rembrandt. Yes. Now, there's also... Where is she? There you are. Now, her party... There is Louisa, who is an elf. There is Rena, who is a dwarf. Now, these people here... Now, Hazel, from the sound of his voice, that's Todd Heppercorn. Not Heppercorn, it was Justin Brenner. Yep. Now, the goddess, voiced by Jennifer Adabich, and Hazel, they say is Bryson Burgess. Sounds to me like, Justin Brenner, but okay, I'll buy it. At least it's better than, this is the guy who voiced of Belle Cornell. Yep, from Izuru and Girls Dungeon. He was also in Shiver Failed Night, Monster Musume. Yeah, he was in the spin-off series of Izuru Girls Dungeon. Why the hell you're here, teacher? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's in the most recent season for Attack on Titan. The Execution Way of Life as Mitsuki, Chainsaw Man, and okay, yes, this is the guy who replaced Josh Grell, aka Jesse James Grell, as the voice of Toya. Now, of course, basically the reason why he replaced him because he asked to be replaced. Yep. Yeah, there's one character that I don't remember his name, but he sounds like he's voiced by Ian Sinclair. Yeah. Now Justice Barrett is in the series, but we may see him in the future. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Reina is voiced by Cassie Owl. Louisa, no credit for her dub actor. Not really. Oh, by the way, Toa is voiced by Skylar McIntosh. Yep. Oh, Baron. That was the Elder Dwarf. So they basically... So what happened over the course between episodes is not only Toa's got a party, they probably altered everybody's memory except her and her sister about monsters destroying the town. Excuse me. And despite the fact they did register, the invasion didn't get very far, so they had to re-register. And then we actually have it where Manzuki, where he takes a quest. Well, prior to getting into town, he had killed several bees with ruby eyes. Apparently, the eyes and the tail are very valuable. So he took a good chunk of them for a quest. Well, and he goes to the Red Band Company. The Red Band Company is run by a guy by name. Now, also, Tomi basically is on a night air mission where she kills monsters, eats crab, and of course gets a fight with Mao. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course Emma basically has kind of become basically like very like angry at him for basically not acting the way he should. He also apparently started his own company between episodes. Yes, known as um the Koha Company. Yeah, it's like you watch episode 5. It's like yeah, it's like there's a dramatic shift between episodes. Like Toa's got a party, we got a company started here, and it's about basically of course talking about illusionary city. Yeah, a lot of really stuff in it. And Patrick Rembrandt, who makes his debut at the end of the episode. If you're curious, who voices Patrick Rembrandt? They actually don't say who voices him. He appears briefly at the end of episode 5, and he's the owner of the company. At one point, like, oh, can't touch because he's basically low rank, but then he shows off the goods, like, oh, he can cure one of them. Then more, cure both of them. And, of course, they establish relations with him, and, well, then, of course, he joins the Merchants Guild. Now, in the manga, when they presented the scene, it's pretty similar to what it was in here. It's like, oh, he basically explained the whole the test thing. He buys the textbook, reads it quickly. Though they cut out the part where the receptionist is yelling. Yep, they completely cut that out here. And then you just take the exam. Okay. And he passed it really easily. And like, oh, he actually now here's the thing. In the anime they split up basically him having the materials because in the manga he actually went out and got them pretty quickly and then he presented them. Here it's like, oh, he just happened to have them. Like, oh, here you go. And you get tests, you get basically a card, no problem. And he's like the first person to simply just walk out of the cold and just took tests, passed it with flying colors, and just got the license within just a span of like a span about 5 minutes. If you're curious, did this take up more than one chapter? Yes, this took took one whole chapter for this to happen. Yeah, and there's also this guy who's been watching him the whole episode. Yes, there's a guy, an adventurer. Let's see. Patrick Rembrandt, they actually don't have a list of who was created. Okay, we kind of have basically the debut guy named Lim Latte. Yeah, episode 6 is practically his debut. Yep. So, he's very, like, cautious around Makito. Yep. Yeah. But generally put, basically, is like a little more establishment here, and we're in the second half of the series. Yep. So also some of the spiders basically have they established that their species are basically there's mist lizardmen and what looks like spider people looks like basically the same type of people that not of the disaster. No, these people remind me of a character from Monster Doctor. It's like the same species except these here a little more thinner and they wear less clothing. And apparently they can do shape to human form. Unlike year 2 can stick it, year 2 can't stick it very much at all. So also we see that Toei Meme Argo memories, and the particular memories she wants to look at are an anime he used to watch, and then an old summer cartoon, which sounds like Transformers. So a friend of his forced him to watch Transformers. I'm like, really? You forced him to watch Transformers. A franchise known for having really good cartoons. That has had cartoons since the 1980s. Yeah. So, Mamie is an anime fan, and of course, Tomi is basically historical dramas. Did he like watching historical dramas when he was younger? Because apparently he's like watching a lot of them. Like, were these like plays that he went to? Oh yeah, and by the way, he does mention when he takes a test that apparently the get this the calculation is equivalent to elementary school. He's like, it's that easy. I'm like, okay, I can kind of buy that. All but and of course, like economic stuff, and well, I had to bring up because otherwise some people might mention, oh, why do you mention this? I do appreciate the fact we're just trying to establish basically the next part of the story, and just overall, really good 2 episodes. And with this, basically, I'm halfway through the series. I probably will finish up tomorrow because there's only 6 episodes left. I don't think we really want to finish it up. And then basically I'll start my next anime, which I'll discuss basically. I'll mention it when I get to the final episode of this one. Well, the plan is now, yes, season 2, there's season 2 for this one. It's already started for this one. But I'm not going to be watching it until it gets released dubbed. That is simply what's going on here with that. But I am loving the series so far. Yes, another anime that I really enjoy. Yep. So yes, that's particularly it for particular review. Now, I don't have more time doing more videos tonight, so basically I will call it a night. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Okay? Until you see you all tomorrow. Bye.